Put me on top, city on lock. They like when he gon' drop. He done shit the game up when he gon' know the name, but is he gon' on the road? I'ma take the whole globe from him. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way.
You're oozing confidence, MP. That's what our research tells us anyway.
Have a great game, boss.
K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Anderson is out there with Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. Shea is out there with Herbert Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. And Jones has it in the corner. The pass to McCoy. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Shea outside. Pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Jones, no one around him. Connects from three-point range. Jones has got the first 3 points tonight for the Pelicans. Pass to Gobert. Gobert double-teamed and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's the Timberwolves now. Conley left side. Out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Here's New Orleans. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Now here's Shea. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. McCoy passes to Ingram. Clock up 2 there.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Conley with it. Shea's there. Conley Good D by Williamson.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Shea outside. Ingram outside. Williamson is screen on Edwards. Here's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Conley feeling it out. Shot clock at 6. And here's Anderson from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Pelicans leading by 4. Indoors here, we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
And it's Ingram missing. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anderson passes to Edwards. Gobert with it. Over Ingram. And too long on the shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Shea left side. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. A nice shot by McCoy.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 22-point game against San Antonio.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's McCoy. Following the basket by Kyle Anderson. Out to Ingram. Just 2 to shoot. Shea sets a screen for Ingram. Now here's Edwards. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Outside Conley. McDaniels finds Anderson. Tries a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McCoy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Reed, he's checked in for McDaniels. And both free throws good for Shea. Timberwolves trail by 7. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Conley with the screen on Jones. Inside. Out to Conley from the arc. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. To the middle. No good from Valanciunas.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Now here's Shea, covered by Conley. On the wing, Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got 6 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Edwards. Wide open look. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-5 run here. Williamson dishes to Che. Valanciunas against Gobert.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
There's the pass to Reed. Edwards, the bounce pass. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Williamson after the basket by Minnesota. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Anderson. Dishes it to Edwards. Outside Conley. Pelicans with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Here is Edwards. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Outside Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Golden State has been the team of the last decade. But if you had to make a prediction, Doris, which team do you envision as the next dynasty?
Oh, Kev, sustained success like that of Golden State is truly rare. That is a tough one. But if you're going to put pressure on me to pick one, I'd say Boston because of their star talent, their depth, and the front office leadership. Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders both on and off the floor.
Now here's Che. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Valanciunas against Gobert. Tries from 10, and it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
Ingram finds Valanciunas. Over Gobert. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Conley left side. A shot off that time.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now here's Che, defended by Gobert. Che kicks to Valanciunas. Che outside to the paint over Conley. No good from Valanciunas. Timberwolves trail by 12. Anderson with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Reed gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ingram from 13 feet. It goes down. Ingram's got 8 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Alexander Walker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. It's stolen by Valanciunas. For the finish. And he gets the whistle. Free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nance comes in for Valanciunas, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Jones. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Reed. Back to Milton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Nance.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Timberwolves had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First one falls for him. So for the Pelicans. And so it's New Orleans with it. Drives to the hoop. And Shea throws it down.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Anderson. And it's Milton in at the point. Now here's Anderson. 9 points in the game so far. For 3. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Milton.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
And Doris, you were saying this about Kyle Anderson. He can give you a little bit of everything.
Kevin, he's one of those guys who'll provide shooting, defense, passing, playmaking, you name it. Sort of that jack of all trades at the forward spot. This guy has always found minutes because his understanding of the game is elite.
Here's Anderson. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Milton with it. Now guarded by Jay. Clock at 4. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now here's McCollum. 17 points in his last outing. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. Here's McCollum. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense. The ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
And finished off by Gobert.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Cullen passes to McCoy. Over Milton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 11 points for Jay. Timberwolves trail by 9. Passes it to Edwards. On the wing, Milton. With the drive. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Pass to McCoy. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCoy's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Gobert with a screen on McCollum. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
McCoy passes to Williamson. A floater. Anderson with the block. Stolen by McCollum. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And McCollum with the slam.
Ever the opportunist, McCollum probing for a weakness, finds one and exploits it.
Milton finds McDaniel. Launches a three. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shea outside. Back to Williamson. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Minnesota calls timeout. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
So for the Pelicans, Ingram comes in for Williamson. And it's Herbert Jones in for Trey Murphy. And then for Minnesota, Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Shake Milton. Now here's Conley. D right on him. Down low. Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
McCollum dishes to Shea. And Shea throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 14. Gobert with a screen on Ingram. Here's Anderson. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Jones kicks to Ingram. Back to Jones. Valanciunas sets a screen for Jones. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Jones. Valanciunas has got 8.
Now this guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick-and-roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's McCollum. Banked in off the glass. 13 points for C.J. McCollum.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside Conley. To the left wing. From downtown. Good. For the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Valanciunas passes to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Anderson. Back to Valanciunas. Count that one. He's got 10.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Anderson passes to Gobert. Conley with it. Out-guarded by Jay. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Conley.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
And here's Ingram from the arc, and it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by McCollum. Conley's shot is off.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Shea outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 13. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Anderson. He's got 13. And the layup's good off the glass. Anderson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It'll count. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute.
We appreciate you joining us at halftime. Tonight we tip off with a check on the injury situation.
The Timberwolves coping with the injury concerns. You hate to see Towns out of the lineup. I'm telling you, man, the guy is a nightly double-double, and you can't replace that, Ernie.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like from the New Orleans Pelicans. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. Herbert Jones is out there with Shea. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. And both free throws good for Shea. Timberwolves trail by 13. Outside Conley. Jones against Edwards. That one doesn't go. Good D by Jones. Shea right side. And there's the drive, and he makes good on the layup. McCoy's got 20 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Conley. Pocket 6. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jonas Valanciunas.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now here's Anderson. 15 points in the game. Offensive rebound. Fires for 3. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The pass to Williamson. Latrey. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels gets to Conley. Pass to Anderson. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Anderson against Williamson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. New Orleans leading by 17. Shea outside. He kicks to Williamson. Now here's Shea. Over by Conley. Jones for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
And Shea throws it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Minnesota calls timeout. Shea really making a difference here.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Some numbers for Anthony Edwards. He's around 30 points per clip, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now here's Anderson. 15 points in the game. Outside Edwards. The 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar. But Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Here's Edwards. He feeds it to Gobert. McDaniels passes to Anderson. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Shea. Now Jones. He has 6. Shea outside. Passes to Williamson. Back to Shea. This one for 3. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Williamson. Out to Ingram. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
Silky 3-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 8. And again, unable to change momentum here.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
From about 16, here's Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
And the Timberwolves call time here. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team scoring leaders. Pelicans, #1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Anderson up top, covered by Williamson. Anderson dishes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
That free throw missing.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
And the second free throw, good. And so here is New Orleans. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Now here's Ingram. He's got 14. McCollum, no good. Now here's Edwards. Conley with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Conley's got 9.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
And Williamson throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. Gobert finds Edwards. Fires from deep. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 16th rebound on the night. Williamson makes it off the glass. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now here's Gobert. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Anderson kicks to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley with the screen on Williamson. Anderson with the ball. He's got 15. To the inside. Gobert can't hit.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Valanciunas, good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Conley. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Ingram outside. Tries the spin move. Williamson with the screen for Ingram. Over Anderson. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Ingram's got 16.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Goes up at the stripe. And finished off by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Minnesota's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Edwards kicks to Conley. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's McCoy. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Now here's Conley, covered by Jay. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now the Pelicans on the break. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Going for a dunk. Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
Edwards looking it over, driving the lane, and he comes up with the deuce. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's McCoy missing. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've been playing some really physical.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. Releases. A nice shot by McCoy. McCoy's got 28 points for the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Back to Milton. Takes the 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
McCollum outside to the paint. Here's Nance. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, we know that Larry Nance is a vertical spacer. This guy can score it on the interior. Good touch right there.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards, that's good.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Jay kicks to McCollum. We know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
Down low, it's stolen by Nance. And now the Pelicans on the break. And another 3 for New Orleans.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Gobert the pass to Milton. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Inside. Reed. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Shake Milton. It's good. And that's now 30 points for Jay.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Pass to Reed. Right side, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here's Jay. To the middle. And the play-in has certainly kept things interesting, Doris. Overall, the 9th seeds have a better win-loss record than the 8th seeds.
Yeah, not much separation talent-wise between teams that finish in that order of standing. And I'm curious to see, Kev, do we start to see more first-round upsets by favoring lower seeds that happen to be playing well at the right time?
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Nance sets a screen for Che. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three ball. McCoy's got 7 now in this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Outside Conley. Down low. Reed kicks to Edwards. Three-pointer. Zeller grabs the board.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
And there's the pass to Nance. Nance sets a screen for Zeller, and a wide open look for McCollum. No good on the three. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now Edwards. Pass to Reed, and stolen by Che. Nance down low. Edwards there. Kicks it out to Che. McCollum outside. Spins. Spins to the rack, and the layup is up and in. McCollum's got 20.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Bounce pass Conley. Reed the pass to Edwards. Conley left side. Passes it to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they get it. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Che kicks to McCollum. The dish to Che. Nance outside. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Nance has got 7 points for the quarter.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
That's tipped and stolen by Che. The shot's good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Edwards against McCollum. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Now here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Conley's shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. Marshall, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. And McDaniels drops them both. Here's McCoy. Doubled by Conley. And it's McCollum in the corner. Pass to Marshall. Marshall gets a screen from McCoy. Marshall can't hit. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Anderson. Over in the corner, Conley. And the pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Zeller's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Cullen passes to McCoy. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
2nd team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, McCoy.
Jay. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in. And both free throws good for Jay. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jay.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Anderson against Nance. Nance sets a screen for Marshall. The putback. Minnesota with the rebound. Conley with it. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control. Operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm.
Yeah, he is. You're gonna put on a magic show for these Wizards tonight. Let's go, MP.
Hey, MP, I got some film I... You okay? You look a little tight. What's up?
Oh, no, I was just thinking about what it's going to feel like to finally drop one. I don't want this to stop.
They all count the same, whether you've won 19 in a row or not.
I guess I just really want this 20th win, Coach. I mean, I know it's not the right perspective. It's just a regular season and all that, but, hey, I want it.
Then give it your all and keep it going. There's nothing wrong with wanting this. Just know that we've got bigger goals than a 20-game win streak.